Okay, you are live. All right, I'm live. All right, so now I need to get back here. Oh, here we go. Okay, come on. All right, there we go. Oh, I gotta go here. Live. There we go. Hey, hey, Ashley, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Awesome, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm solely new here. I'm well. I'm doing good. So I was thinking, I've been on some panels and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm never gonna get over this my anxiety if I don't like just try, right? So I'm totally new to this. I don't know how familiar you are with the StreamYard and stuff like that. So I don't know how to actually post a link for everyone to come up on panel and all that. So if you can guide me through that, that'd be awesome. So if you'd like to come up and chat and chill, or talk about Remembrance Day or Veterans Day or someone like that, is in the services and stuff like that, would be awesome. I'm also not sure how actually fast my laptop is here, so if there's a giant lag, that'd probably be a very good possibility. So hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. I'm not sure why it's saying up here in the corner live 3 hours, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. That's kind of odd. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, so if you wanna, I need to find out, Ashley, how do I just post the link here up in the bar here to the chat for someone to come up, or I'm not sure. All right, cool. So I'm not sure if I just do this, copy, paste, put this in the chat. If that's actually I think that's the chat. I think that's the link. I think I did that right. So yeah, so I guess you actually have to have StreamYards to be able to come up too. So I'm not sure if you have the StreamYards yourself or whatnot. So I can't remember. So yeah, and you don't think there's any lag? All right, that's also good. I'm actually gonna go and share the stream because I gotta remember to do that. So I'm gonna share. Oh, I actually should share it on my community page. Hey, John Isabella, thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing good. I'm just doing. Thank you for the 3 likes, guys. I appreciate that. So this is my first time. First time that I've actually I'm on here doing my own a panel kind of idea. So so yeah, I'm just gonna share. Just please be patient. Oops. Day slash Veterans Day. Everyone. Sorry, I'm talking like a freaking crazy person here in the back here, but I'm trying to get this all shared. Oh shoot, I didn't even put the freaking link, but that should be fine. I'm gonna share it all over the freaking interweb here, guys. So yeah, thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate all of you. It's my first time doing this, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing it all the right way, so I can possibly get some more people people in the stream. I'm trying to be super interactive with everyone too. So yeah, so I want to get over my anxiety of doing this myself. I've been on a lot of other panels and stuff like that, and I just want to make sure that oops, hold on, getting out there and being as interactive with you guys as possible and stuff, and trying new things, right? That's what it's about. Trying new things. You're never gonna know how things are gonna go if you never try, right? So I'm doing my best to try. I'm gonna see who's all in chat here. All right, why are you not? Oh, here we go. Let's do here. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, post. So I'm just trying to get us all shared out all over the place here. And then I'll be back with you guys very shortly. And I think my other laptop is, I don't have the cam available on it, so that's why I'm on my other laptop here. I'm just trying to make sure I get it shared all over the place. So hey, post. Oh lordy. And once, like, I get used to doing it once or twice, and I'll understand what's going on. I started one, and then I actually kicked myself off my own stream. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, ah. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Last place I want to share it out, and then I'll be back with you guys. I really super appreciate everyone who's come through. You guys are all awesome. I'm gonna talk about anyone you know in the services and stuff like that. Known in the past, or you have someone you're related to someone in the services, or just if you're in the services yourself, right? So yeah, I wanna give thanks for people that go out and do what they need to do, so we have the freedoms we have, like we have. Period. Happy. Oops. Day. Oops. All right, 1 second. I'm almost finished. Getting it all shared out all over the interweb here. All right, let's go back. All right, I think I'm good. Okay, John, I'll share, but I don't have much social media. Hey, that's wherever you can share it out, John. That's super amazing. I appreciate you being here. And thanks for the 4 shares, guys. I'm back. Thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, I can't even wait for a see here. There. Oh, there. That's better. I'm trying to. So there's not so much lag here actually on the StreamYards that there is actually on YouTube. So I'm watching the YouTube and the StreamYards at the same time here. Oh my gosh! But thank you guys for coming in. You guys are awesome. What is this? Oh, I can actually edit. Oh, I see. I can do that. All right, cool. So yeah. So if you guys want to do I have to this one, right? Oh, what did I do? What's that? That's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh, why is there So there's the link if someone wants to come up and chat. I know I got to be careful and screen who I bring up. So there was some stuff going on in another stream I was on last night, and yeah, it was pretty well. Yeah. So I got to. It looks like I have that'll show when someone is actually ready to come up. Hey, Greg man. Thank you for coming in. Great man saying hello to everyone. Hope you're having a great day. A happy Remembrance Day, Veterans Day. Oh, Streamlabs, please refrain. What is that? Refrain from spamming caps. Oh, all right. So I guess the Streamlabs doesn't like Streamlabs. I've got my Streamlabs attached to this thing. Oh, all right. Well, that's good information. So I guess the Streamlabs doesn't like all the caps. So I guess no, please don't use this all the caps and stuff. So that's interesting. All right, I guess I can hide that. All right, there we go. I don't need that in the chat. Oh my god, that was okay. That's funny. So thank you guys for coming in. I hope you're all doing great. So, oh, here we go, John. John's here. Oh, okay. Here, add this stream. Hey, John. Hey, Kitty. Kitty. Hey, what's the kitty's name here, John?
Her name is Star.
Thar. Awesome. Thar or Thor? Thar?
Star.
Yeah,
Like
awesome.
her real name is Stardust.
Oh,
But we call her Star.
Oh, Star. Awesome. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here. Awesome. That's great. Because like this is my first time actually doing my own kind of panel deal here. I've been on a bunch of other panels and stuff. And
I've seen you on other panels, and I've been on panels with you on them.
yeah. So yeah, this is totally new. Like I was talking about, I was saying I'm not gonna get over my anxiety if I don't at least try, right? So
Yeah.
So I seen you down here in on the bottom, and it shows people and all that, right? So I like the fact that it actually showed what was in the background at the same time.
Yeah.
So you can actually see, because last night there was like there was craziness what was going on the stream I was on again last night. So are you not feeling great? You got the flu?
Yeah, I can't really see the chat when I'm up on the board. I can try to look.
Do you go? So there's the private chat, and then there's the live chat.
Live chat, yeah. I can't chat, like I can't type back, but I can read it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so how was your day other than not feeling that great? And so yeah, so I also yeah, so it's I wanted to do a stream about Veterans Day and Remembrance Day and all that. So do you know anyone in the service? Have you been in the service?
I tried.
Yeah.
I got all the way to the MEP center, and
Okay.
then I had to have my hip replaced.
Okay.
I was 20.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let me in because I couldn't walk straight. I didn't
No.
realize it was a problem. I always thought it was just normal.
Yeah.
But yeah. But my father was in the Air Force. My
Oh,
uncle was a warrant officer in the Coast Guard. My
cool.
other two uncles were in the Navy and the Coast Guard.
Right on.
And my grandfather was in World War II in Korea.
Cool. My grandfather on my mom's side was in World War II, so he was a World War II vet. It's been a while since he's been not with us anymore, but yeah, I was thinking about him the other day and all that. You know, and I got to remember, you know, that we have the freedoms today that we have because of people who go out, you know, put their own lives on the line and stuff like that. So we have to have those freedoms today. You know,
My grandfather served in the Pacific in World War II. He stayed in the he stayed in the military, and then he also served in Korea in the 50s.
Oh
So
wow.
he was he even started, we have a local VFW post.
Okay, right.
He started
Oh wow,
VFW post.
that's amazing.
But the one thing he would not talk about is his service.
Okay.
He would never talk about what he did or where. Well, he would say where he was, but he wouldn't, you know what I mean? He wouldn't get into specifics.
Yeah, well, like they see some pretty horrible stuff, right? So like people like
Yeah.
they didn't know about like PTSD and all that and the
Oh
effects
yeah.
on people back then, right? So
Mhm.
you came back and these people were just different or just broken. You know,
Yeah. Or
were
they
like,
came back and they stayed in the like they after World War II. Obviously, there was no more conscription. There was no anything, and they dropped a lot of people. But he actually stayed in, and he stayed. He actually fought in Korea.
mm-hmm.
Well, after he fought in World War II,
Great.
so
Hey,
he's gone through a lot.
cool. Not cool, but I think yeah, I appreciate you sharing that.
He just passed away 2 years ago.
Oh wow, okay. Hey, Big Hex in the house. How you doing, brother? Hope you're having an amazing day. So yeah, we're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day, and if you'd like to share a little bit about if you've been in the service, if you know someone who's been in the service or has been in the service, and you want to share about that, that would be amazing. Yeah, like I was talking about I don't know a whole lot of details about my grandfather being in the service and like what he did and stuff like that, but it's the
They
fact that.
didn't want to. They didn't really talk about it.
Mhm.
World War II veterans, even Vietnam veterans, they didn't really want to talk about, what what they had to do. You know.
Oh, so yeah, so I'm just trying to keep conversation going and feeling a little nervous and I do still have a little bit of anxiety and all that, but yeah, I'm trying. But I appreciate all your hey, ghost clues in the house. Hey, thank you for coming in. I super appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Matty Cake says, "Good buddy. Hope you're good, man. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I'm trying. It's the first time I'm doing a live stream here on the Streamlabs, having a panel and all that. So yeah, I appreciate you all coming in. You guys are all super amazing. Yeah, and also I've been I shared the stream all over the interweb. So how did you guys ask to get the notification, or did you find me from somewhere else?
I got the notification that you went live.
All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, I shared the like streams and stuff like that. I shared on a community post. I shared on Reddit. I have a Facebook page, like all over the place. So I just tried to get everyone, even like not only my stuff, but everyone else's stuff too, like that on all over the interweb, so people get like lots of eyes on their stuff too.
Mm. Yeah, well, I'm bipolar, but I get really bad anxiety too.
Yeah,
But the thing is when I'm on like with random people's streams and whatnot,
right.
I have no anxiety. I don't care. It's like these are just random people. They're not people I know. Like it calms me down a lot. Like and I'm able to go on people's streams and just talk or whatever. Where
Yeah.
if it was real life with real people, it'd be completely different.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that. Like so I'm in recovery and all that, right? I can go and talk. I just got back for a meeting. I'm great. I'm great around people with like-minded people and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
I'm actually quite the introvert. I actually like to actually have a very small circle of friends, and I'm even just
Yeah,
still relatively new here, and I'm still just even working on that. I hang out with my family, my recovery family. You guys are a huge part of my recovery, and you guys give me so much encouragement and give me the courage to keep going. All right, living one day at a time.
yeah,
Right, so you guys are super
yeah.
awesome.
One day at a time.
Yeah. So. So yeah, so I have a lot of gratitude. I was just thinking of how much I do. Like I have things in my life today that I never thought were ever going to be ever achievable in my life, right? So, but I know I don't do it alone. I have so much. I have a huge like network of people that are there and that they're supportive and got my back and want
Yeah,
the best for me and stuff like that, right? So and I need to myself with people like that, you know, that have my best interest in mind, and you know, I know out
Yeah.
there, there's only certain people that I can be around, or certain environments I can be around, or else I'm just a mess. I don't know how
Yeah.
to. And
No, I understand that.
I'm working on learning how to socialize more with people, and I'm learning how to like be around and get out there and get out of my comfort zone more and stuff like that. You know, I'm involved in.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Hey, the Angel Nunez variety show is in the house. Thank you for coming in. You super appreciate it. Thank you for being here with us. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we're talking about Veterans Day, Remembrance Day. You know, if you have something you'd like to share, that'd be great. Hope you're having a good day. Let's see here. Oop, 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 oop.
So you actually go to recovery groups
Yeah, I go to
and
I go to AA, I go to NA. You know, I get around people that I can relate with. Like that's a big part of who I am as an individual, right? So
yeah. No,
they
I
are
know my doctor's been telling me to go to recovery. Well, a different reason, but to
yeah,
like groups like that. And
right.
I don't know if I'm able to. I mean, he wants me to go to grief recovery groups
Hmm.
and stuff, but I don't know if I could get around and actually talk like just the way I am. I don't know if I could actually get around and, you know, talk to these people or talk to these groups and um like it's way out of my comfort zone.
Oh, crap. Oops, sorry. Trying to figure this out. I'm trying to how do I feature you? I'm trying to figure this all out. Well, actually, so the whole grieving thing, I can identify with that. For one, I had to learn how to grieve. I had to let myself
Yeah.
feel, right? It's all about, for me, when it comes with life or addiction, active addiction, and stuff like that, it comes down to I just it's a disease of feelings. I didn't want to feel, right? As long as I was numb, I was okay. So for me,
Yeah.
it's important. I let myself feel. I let myself emote and let myself be angry, be sad, and but let
Mhm.
myself feel that, because I would just bottle up all those emotions, and I would stuff all those emotions and feelings, like because I grew up in a home with people that it was a weakness to show feelings or emotions and stuff like that, right? So I just had
Oh,
had suppressed all those feelings and emotions because I was taught it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay to show that or feel that or let yourself be vulnerable, right? So I had to learn learn to let myself feel in the first place. And then I took all the way the substance, and then what was left, and then I was just raw and emotional all the time. But then I had to let myself go through that. I had to let myself feel and go through the motions and learn how to
mhm.
let that stuff go, right? You know,
Yeah. No, I
uh,
understand it. I do understand it.
yeah, and I had to learn. Like I had to learn. I had to learn that I was grieving the loss of that band-aid. I was putting on all that stuff, right? It was just a band-aid. Once I ripped the band-aid off, all I was just a ball of nerves and feelings and emotions,
Mm,
and I didn't know what to do with that. Right? So
yeah.
today I learn on a daily basis how to cope with life with healthier coping skills, life skills, right? And I had to
Yeah,
learn.
that's what my doctor's trying to teach me is coping with life now. You know what I mean? It's just um everything changed when my wife passed away in May.
Okay.
And it's just like I don't want to go to a group to talk about it. I don't want to talk to the psychiatrist, or I know it's probably way better to do that, but I don't really even know what to do at this point. Like, I don't know.
Well, as long as you're talking about it, and you maybe you have people that you can identify with, that no, you don't. Then maybe so. For me, it took a long time to actually be in a group setting to talk about it. Or for me,
Yeah,
I listened. I just needed to learn how to freaking listen for once. Maybe do something that was
yeah,
suggested,
yeah.
suggested for once, instead of trying to do life my own way. Because my life, doing my life my own way, just wasn't working anymore. It didn't working. Period.
That's what I gotta. That's the point I gotta come to, is that I can't do it alone. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, for sure.
That's like, I'm not there yet, but I know I'm gonna get to that point where I know I can't do it alone.
Hmm.
I need help. You know?
Well, that's what I had to get. I had to get to the point of desperation in my life. Is like, okay, I can't do this alone. I couldn't do it alone anymore. I didn't want to exist anymore. So I was either going to
Mm,
get busy living or get busy dying. And I didn't
mm,
want to die. I didn't. No, that's where I was at. I didn't want. I was suicidal. I was not in a good place, and I had to make a decision. Right, I had to make a decision, either reach out for the help or the alternative. And I didn't want the alternative.
yeah.
I needed. And for me, I knew where the help was. I was just putting it off and procrastinating. And once I made that decision to actually ask for that help, and today I know asking for help is my greatest strength today. As long as I'm doing the best to communicate within my brain with someone else, you know, that,
Yeah.
that's a good day. So I don't have to live in my own head anymore. Oh, that's
Yeah.
why
No,
that's why I do the videos I do, right? Because so it helps people to maybe identify and not feel so alone in their own heads. Because I know that's how important that was for me. You know, I
yeah.
talk
No,
about it.
I
That's right, Greg. That's right. You know,
yeah.
so we have to. I had to get to the point where I had to ask for that help. I was afraid. Sure, it was freaking petrifying because I didn't know. I didn't like people. I didn't like me. So how the hell
Yeah.
I can I freaking talk to anyone? Because I didn't.
I know exactly how that feels. I didn't like me, and I didn't like other people. I
Mm-hmm,
still don't, but
mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't accept any aspect of myself. I didn't accept my gender. I didn't accept my nationality. I didn't accept any aspect of myself. I didn't. So like when I've shared so many times in meetings and stuff like that. Yeah, like, or even like when I'm asked to like speak at a meeting and stuff like that. Like the only way I could describe myself was I hurt people, and I didn't know why. I didn't know
mm,
why. I didn't know why I was hurting myself. I didn't know why I was hurting other people in my life. And until I could start looking at myself and my stuff, you know, and what was my part in things,
yeah.
right? It was everyone else's fault. It was your fault I was like this, right? So when I started to look at me and take my own inventories and do my own like self work and stuff like that, you know, nothing
Mm,
was going to change in my life. I had to do the work. You know, it works hard, but
yeah.
today I need that work to do on a daily basis.
See,
I
I
need
want to get to
a
that
big
point.
goal.
I want to get to the point you're at.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I want to get to. But I know I need to get there. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just so hard.
Yeah, and for me, yeah, I need a. Oops. Hey, Priscilla Brown's in the house. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's really great to see you. So Priscilla says, I'm going through a lot. Oh, at a huge crossroad. I feel I just don't know what to do anymore. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm glad you're here with us. And thank you for sharing that with us. I should have read the chat first. Man, I've missed a lot. Oh, no, well, you know what? All I have right now is this moment. So, you know, and I don't have to worry about yesterday or tomorrow. All I have to do is worry about what's going on right now. And right now, you're here with us, and I'm super grateful you're here with us. And thank you for letting us know what you're going through. I've been a lot of crossroads in my own life, right? So, and before I just keep going full bore what I was doing, no matter what was gonna go on and what consequences I was gonna have. I really didn't care. Today, when I'm at a I'm at a crossroads in my life, I have the tools in my life today to maybe do something else to get a better result. And
Mm.
for me, I find myself in my life when I'm at a crossroads where I'll automatically do what I wouldn't have done before, and I get a hell of a lot of better results because I try something different, I try something new, right? Like this. I know it's
Yeah.
my first time, getting out of my comfort zone, coming and doing my own panel, kind of dealing with you guys. So that's super amazing, right? So when I'm at a crossroads, I have a decision. I can make that decision to run away from stuff that I don't want to do, or I can try something new, right? So for me, I've been a huge advocate, like, for doing one thing every day you don't want to do, right?
Mm.
Even if it's just getting out of the house
Yeah.
and going for a walk, or just doing something that you don't want to do that day, right? And once I started doing that, the unknown kind of became less scary, right?
Yeah.
There's the things
Yeah.
like,
I can understand that.
mhm. Uh, so Priscilla says, yes, I feel the same. I've got to where I don't even love myself. Well, you know what? We love you. I had to have people love me enough until I could love myself. Greg Manscott, I gotta go. Not feeling too good. Have a good night. I'll chat later. Greg Man, I hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah, you get your rest, you take care of you, and that's most important, that you take care of you, right? So you get your rest, get some lots of fluids, get feeling better, and I'll see you around, Greg Man. Thank you for coming by, and always remember, keep coming back. Awesome. So yeah, keep coming back. And so, now Priscilla says, good advice. Yes, I need to do my walks more. I've just been in darkness and I want to get out, but don't know how. So yeah, I can identify with that. I can identify with isolating. I was isolating like 3 months at a time because I didn't know how to function as a human being anymore out in society, right? So I need to get out of the house. I need to do that. If I'm vegging and all I'm doing is just watching, I'm on the computer all day, or I'm doing everything that I want to do, right? Maybe I should need to get out and maybe try to be of service to someone else that day, right? So I just to get out of myself, get out of myself. I do my best to live an altruistic life and get it. And no, it's not all about me, right? And that's the headspace I was in before. It was all about me. Give me what I want, and I'll be happy, right? So that didn't work. That wasn't working, right? So for me, I get out of myself, do my best to be of service to maybe one person that day, or share with someone. I had to have people share so much about themselves before I could start sharing about myself, right? So so for me to be able to start identifying with other people in my life made it so much easier for it to share about my own life stuff, right? But I had to get to the point where I was comfortable enough too, right? So, and that's why I love the life I live today. And all I have to do is just get up in the morning and just remember that it's not all about me. I have to get at it as long as I doing the next right thing, right? The next right thing for me today, right now, in this moment, is to get out of my comfort zone and try to connect with you guys. So it's about connecting with other people, and that's living today. That's for me. That's living. That's life. That's and I do my best to do and be an active participant in my own life. I used to let everyone else dictate what I did. And I let people steer me in directions, or even like substance, stuff like with alcohol, drugs, whatever it was that day, video games, relationships, whatever it was to fill that hole within myself was always directing me in whatever direction I was going to be going in my life at that moment. Hey, Ghost Flowers is in the hugs. Big hugs. Awesome. Thank you for coming in. Awesome. I hope you're having a great day. We were talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day and stuff like that, or anything else you'd like to share at all. That'd be good too. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. I'm talking about getting out of my comfort zone, and we're talking about learning how to grieve, and people we know and have been in recovery or in the services and stuff like that. So I'm good. I'm doing Ashley Ghost Flowers. I'm doing really, really good. Work's good. Family's good. I'm feeling a lot healthier and positive. I'm not isolating as much as I was doing. I'm making, I've been doing a lot of live streams and making more content and connecting with you, with people in my life, right? So, and I'm just showing, I have a lot of gratitude for everyone I meet on my journey. I've talked a lot about, I meet so many people on my journey, right? A lot of the times they share about all the great stuff, all the positive stuff. A lot of the times, when I connect a lot of the times with the people, the rough stuff, right? That people share, the stuff they're going through, the struggles they're going through, and then I'm able to identify with that, right? When I'm identifying with something within myself, and it's like, why does that hurt, right? So maybe that's what I need to work on next in my life. But other than being, like I said, I really, really don't have a whole lot to complain about. No, I have a great job. I've been spending a lot of time with the family. I had a whole bunch of extra grandbabies come down for a couple weeks, so I was spending time with them. I'm able to do those things today. I went over it. I was with the little ones, and I wasn't even on my phone. It was all about the coloring. I was all about coloring with the little ones, and playing and being silly, and being present. Being present in my kids' lives, my grandbabies' lives. I didn't know how to be present before, right? So, but today I'm able to be present in people's lives, and it makes all the difference. Cute baby. Goes, grandbabies. Huge smile. I have 8 grandbabies right now, and there's more on the way, Ghost Flowers. Oh my God, it's awesome. I have so many minions, and they're all awesome. So I'm gonna post here. I'm gonna do this again. Let's do this. So there's the link again. So if anyone else wants to come up on the panel, you guys.
I actually have to get going.
Okay, John.
I gotta try to get some sleep. I gotta take my son to school tomorrow.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you for
was good seeing you, though.
sharing with us. You're super appreciated.
I'll see you later.
All right. Have a great night.
You too.
I will. Hey guys. Hope you're all having a great day. We're talking about Remembrance Day, and we're talking about Veterans Day. If you guys know anyone that's in the service, if you've been in the service, if you have any memories and stuff like that you'd like to share, we'd like to hear what you have to share. Ghost Flower says, Unreal 8. You look too young, Scott. Sheesh. I know. I'm freaking 45. I've already been married twice. I got a lot of kids and grandbabies and stuff, and more grandbabies on the way. It's me. I remember when I was 25. I think it was like my early 20s, and I'm like, I am never getting married. I'm never having kids, and like the universe had a lot of different plans for me. So, and that's okay. Your uncle was. So your Priscilla, your uncle was in the service. And if anyone wants to come up on panel, you can come up on panel. If you got the, I guess you got to actually have the stream yards and stuff like that. It's easy to set up. You look, Priscilla says you look young to be a grandfather. Yeah, I know. I get that a lot. And so we do. So Priscilla, you know what armed forces he was in? Was he in the Air Force or the Army or anything like that? And you know any of his history and stuff like that, and the armed forces? Guys, I'll get back here. You look like him. I'm in my 20s. I know. Hey, over 50 and fabulous. Thank you for coming in. Awesome. Thank you for being here with us this evening. I hope you're having a great day. Priscilla says he was in the Army. I got pics of him. Don't talk to him much, but he served a long time. Oh wow! So you got some pics? Oh my gosh! So you have pictures of him from when he was in the army. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Right? I know I look young. I just tell people I'm well pickled. I've had I've had my fill of alcohol. It's all the formaldehyde. I've all pickled my inside, so it's like now I look so young. So, oh my gosh. So yeah, so if anyone wants to come up on panel, I either have the link here for you guys. This is like my first time doing the Streamlabs, and thank you for the 5 people in the house. You guys are super appreciated. You guys are amazing. I would super appreciate every one of you guys. So yeah, so thank you for coming in and supporting. Awesome, you guys, and also if you guys would like to share out the stream on other social media or whatnot, that'd be great. Bring more people into the stream, that'd be cool. Like the stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Oh, wait, I'm missing the chat. Hold on, there's some stuff here. I want to make sure I'm not missing all the chat. There's a bit of a lag between the Streamlabs chat and the YouTube chat. So awesome, thank you. Thank you for thumbing up the stream, guys. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Ghost Flowers are super appreciated. Priscilla says, my great grandfather was Robert Lee. His great great grandfather was Robert E. Lee, which was he was a general. Oh my God, that's awesome. He was a general. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. So yeah, so if you don't have the StreamYard is super easy to set up. It just takes a couple minutes if you're interested in setting up Streamlabs or the Streamlabs. I had that before. The StreamYard. I like the StreamYard a lot better. It's super much easier to use for me, at least. That's huge. Wait, I missed something. Priscilla Brown says, yes, I remember when I was young, my aunt had a pic of him. It was so old. Yeah. Would have already been in a pretty old picture by that time, even that time. Wow. Yeah, I had my grandfather on my mom's side was in World War II. He was a World War II vet. Yeah, he passed away some years ago now, but I was just thinking him of the other day, and and I'm just being grateful for people go overseas and stuff like that, or do what they need to do, so we have the freedoms and the life we have to live today. And sometimes I forget that, and I take life for granted. I don't like that. I don't like taking life for granted. I need to be grateful. I'm not grateful that I'm miserable, right? So I do my best to be uplifting and positive and have a positive, you know, headspace and stuff like that, and thinking patterns and stuff like that. And when I'm down and I'm feeling depressed and not wanting to do what's suggested that's going to get me out of that funk, then nothing's going to change, and I'm just going to feel miserable until I change my thinking again. Priscilla says it's really amazing that what they do. If people didn't fight for us, it's no telling what this world would be like. Yeah, that's true. That's right. We wouldn't have the things in life that we have. There's so many people. There's so many other places in the world that have so much less than what we have, right? So that's why it's so important that we are grateful for what we do have. There's so many people on this planet that have so less, right? So much less than we have. So it's important that I know that I'm grateful for the things I have in my life. Like, people don't have internet, they don't have phones, they don't have light, they don't have running water, they don't have have food in their bellies every day, right? So it's important that for me, I remember that to be grateful for the little things we have in our lives that sometimes I take for granted. I don't want to take life for granted. So if there's anyone else that wants to come up on panel, that'd be awesome too. Had a good time talking with John, and so yeah, so I'm trying to be interactive with you guys. If you guys don't have the StreamYard, that's all right. We can still chat and stuff like that. But if you have the StreamYard, you want to come up on panel, that'd be pretty cool too. Oh, I see what I can do. Oh, I can. Do I do this? Share screen to see how the layout is unique. No, I won't do that. I don't know what I just did there. I think I just made. So when I do this, does that make my screen full screen? I'm not sure. I'm still learning how to do all this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, thank you guys for coming in. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you coming in, and and also I like to, if you see someone in the chat you're not familiar with, go check them out. Do it the right way. Make sure you do your best to stay consistent on the channel if you're interested in what they share and their content. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of I want to know how you guys are liking the online. I've been doing the on-site lives, and I've really been enjoying doing that. I've been wanting to do the on-site lives and stuff like that, because I like nature. I want to keep I want I'm most at peace and stuff like that when I'm around nature and stuff like that. So hoping you guys are enjoying the on sites. I'm glad you're here with us too, Ghost Flowers. Priscilla Brown, I hope you have a good night. We'll talk again soon. Also, okay, Priscilla Brown, I'm gonna be doing panels and more live streams again in the near future. Had last night. I have today and I have tomorrow off, so I may try to hop on. I need to work better on doing the scheduling for whatnot. Even if I put a community posting, I'm going live, or I am live or something like that, an hour or so before I go live, and then people have a better idea when I'm going to be on. I should probably do that. That'd probably be a good idea to do that. So yeah, thank you for coming in, Priscilla, Priscilla Brown, and I hope you have a good night. And always remember, keep coming back. There's my camera. Hurry. Keep coming back. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, and everyone, if no one's familiar with Priscilla Brown, go check her out. She's got some cool content on the channel as well. And so yeah, so you see someone in the chat you're not familiar with, go check them out. And if you like their content, support them and do it the right way. And try to be as consistent on their channel and their community as possible. I know it's hard to do that with every single channel, but we're good. You do what you got to do, and yeah. So Ghost Flowers, did you want to come up on panel? If you got the StreamYard thingy. It's pretty easy to set up. And yeah, I made sure I stream. Whoa, what did I do? Oh my gosh, that was sensitive. I gotta watch the buttons on my mouse. Holy mackerel. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna make sure that I'm actually got my camera in there. Here, is that better? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Here. I'm trying to make sure that I got my freaking camera right there. There we go. If I freaking move my chair there, that's better. All right, so if I sit like this, it'll be a little bit better. So thank you for being here, guys. I super appreciate you guys. I kicked myself off the freaking stream again. That was weird. But thank you guys for coming in. I hope you're doing good. If we're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day, and if you know anyone in the service, if you've been in the service yourself, you'd like to share, you'd like to hear, that'd be cool. My grandfather was, my mom's side was in World War II, so I don't know too much of his story or what and all that stuff. I should talk to my mom and get some more information about him and stuff. But so yeah, so if you'd like to share anything about anyone you know that is currently in the service or has been in the service, that'd be cool. And if you'd like to come up on panel, that'd be awesome as well, so we can chat. People can see you and we can have a good time. And thank you for coming in. All right, I'm gonna let's do this. What do they do here? Oop. There's some more chat. Excuse me. Let's see here. I could actually, I don't know. I could probably do like a tutorial on here and do a screen share of how you set up this the StreamYards and stuff like that. I just thought about that. I'm gonna go look at something here. Edicts. And people have been talking about doing a lot more lives to help with your watch time too. So I'm working on building that up. It's a good idea to get out here and be interactive with people and stuff like that, and that helps with your watch time as well. So I'm just under 1,000 watch hours right now. I was over, but I guess it lapsed, I guess. So just now it's a little bit under 1,000 hours. So yeah, hope you're all having a great day. I appreciate everyone has been coming to the live chats and stuff like that. and leaving awesome comments. I always love to get back to comments. I do my best on a regular basis to make sure I'm getting back to comments and all the comments you guys leave and stuff. And I appreciate you coming through. So if there's anyone out there who wants to come up on panel, you can use the Streamlabs link. Oop. All right. Oh yeah. So hey, thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing good. We're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day. If you know anyone that's in the service, if you've been in the service, I'd like to share about that. That'd be awesome. Hope you're having a great day. And if you have anything else you'd just like to share and talk about, come up and share with us. We can do that too. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, guys. I really appreciate that. First time doing a Streamlabs, but like myself with the panel and stuff like that. So thank you guys for being here. I super appreciate it. If you see anyone else in chat you're not familiar with, go check them out. You like their content, do it the right way, and you do your best to be consistent on the channel as much as possible. And thank you for coming in. So yeah, we're talking about Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. And I'm Scott. Scott. Welcome. I didn't even do that when I first started streaming, so I got to remember doing that too. So Scott's Thoughts. We never have to feel alone. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for coming through. You want to come up on panel and share anything at all with us about being either you being in the military or someone you know in the military or someone from the that is currently in the military or has been in the military you'd like to share, that'd be awesome as well. And come up on panel and do that. It's the first time for me doing the whole panel thingy, so I'm just trying and still getting used to it. So you guys are doing awesome. Thank you for being in here and coming through. And I appreciate you guys. I'm doing my best to go live and have fresh content on the channel for you guys. Hope you're enjoying the videos and the live streams. And I really super enjoy all the comments you guys leave. They're always super encouraging. So you guys are doing good and having a great day. You want to come up and chat here on panel with us? That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to be interactive as much as possible with you guys. If I do this, does that take the black sides off here? I think that's what that does. All right. Let me know, guys, because this is my first time on here. It's kind of a little bit of an experiment. So I kind of want to know how things are working. I know how to split up the screen. Oh, okay. I see. So this is so if I want to make the background show, but just the people. All right. So I'm still learning here, guys. So be patient. I just want to make sure I'm doing my best to be as entertaining and present and everything I can for you guys, so you guys know that yeah. So I'm here. I'm listening. I always like to talk and chat and get to know you guys too. That's important. I like to know you guys, what's going on in your worlds, how you guys are doing. I like to know what kind of topics you guys like to talk about. I have a lot of thoughts on all kinds of different topics as well. So pretty much nothing that's gonna scare me away if you ask me a question. So I'm pretty much up to talking about anything. I like to interact with people, and yeah, I love to. Yeah, before I didn't even have words to even communicate with people. So now it's like you can't shut me the hell. I can't shut me the hell up. So and that's I just I'm not the same person I was 9 years ago. I came into recovery 9 years ago, and I just stayed. I have taken sabbaticals and had my ups and downs, but I haven't had to go back out and drink or use or nothing, and it's a freaking miracle. I can't believe I just passed 9 years clean and sober. It's freaking phenomenal. I don't know. I know today I don't do it alone. I need people. I need to be communicating with people. I gotta share what's in my brain with someone else. So maybe they have something that they can share with me that's gonna help me on my own like daily living as well, right? Because that's what it is. I got living problems. When I get stuck and I'm not asking for help, that's on me because I know better today. So I need to be communicating and really and listening and actively listening to people in my life today, and maybe doing what's suggested, because when I do what's suggested I get a hell of a lot better result, because what I was doing out there on my own was not working anymore. So when I'm talking and communicating with people and they're sharing with me and I'm relating with what they're going through, and then I don't feel so alone myself, right? So and that's why it's so important that I do my best to communicate with people and keep that line of communication open with people in my life, right? So and you guys are a huge part of that. So I want to know that you guys aren't alone in whatever you're going through too. And that's important. It's important that people know that they're not alone. There's someone out there listening that actually gives a damn and is willing to maybe help you and share what's going on in their world. So maybe you can gather up tools, and like I do the life skills videos and stuff like that. And no, I didn't have any of that before I started to actively freaking listen to people and maybe and try something different to get a better result. And once I started trying something new and different and maybe uncomfortable in the beginning, I was getting better results, and life was getting a hell of a lot more easier. So if I can help someone on their journey, maybe share what's going on in my world that's working for me and that's going to help someone else, and hell yeah, I want to share that with someone else, because that's what it's all about. That's about no, I have to give away what I've learned in my life to someone else, so I can continue being of service and to be of help. And that's my purpose in life today, to be of service to others. And when I'm being of service to others, I'm being of service to myself. So I need to be talking. I need to be communicating. I need to be doing to do things that are suggested to me that are going to help me in my own daily living. And when I'm doing the things that are suggested that are going to make my life a hell of a lot more manageable, that's what happens. I have a lot happier, contented life when I'm doing what's suggested and not just trying to do things my way. And sometimes I want that instant gratification. I want what I want, and I want it right now. That's not For me, that's not how life works. I have to be patient. I gotta go through the motions. I gotta ask for the help and direction, and not try to force life to happen, but just let life happen on its own. And when I'm doing that, that's when all the positive stuff happens in my life. I have to be mindful of that, because when I want things my way right now, that's when my life gets messy. That's when my life gets unmanageable, and I feel stuck and miserable all over again. So all I know today is I have right now. That's all I have. I have right now. That's all I have. So when I'm grateful for what I have right now in this moment, that's when I feel fulfilled. That's when I feel like I have purpose in life. This is when I'm most content and happy, and not struggling through life, and that's a choice too. I can either struggle, or I can't, or I can choose not to struggle. I choose not to. I do my best to make that conscious decision on a daily basis, that life doesn't have to be hard. And that's what I thought life was. Life was just hard. Life was a struggle, but life doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be a struggle. It can be happier. It can. You know, I don't have to be happy, joyous, and free all the time, but my life is relatively content. I have a relatively content life today, and that's all I'd ever wanted. I just wanted to be content, comfortable in my own skin, and not always wanting more. You know, like, and so someone was sharing the other day, and they were reading something, and it talked about having a sense of belonging, right? So, but for me today, so when they were reading that reading about having a sense of belonging today, I identified with always having that sense of longing, right? Having a sense of longing for something more. There was always I always needed something more, right? But when I was in that headspace of always wanting more, I wasn't being grateful for what I had right now, right? So I have to remember to be grateful for what I have right now, today, in this moment, because that's all I got. You know, I don't have to have that sense of longing. I have that sense of belonging today. And it's an amazing feeling. You know, I don't have to be alone. I'm never alone. Like I know the difference between being alone and being lonely today, and it's a big difference. It's a choice for me to be it's a choice for me to be like lonely, right? I know I'm never alone, but if I'm just sitting here at home, vegging, not doing anything, and isolating, then I'm gonna be lonely because I'm not interacting with people. I'm not being an active participant in my own life, right? So I have to be an active participant in my own life for me to have that feeling of belonging, you know, and not feeling lonely because I know what it's like to feel alone, feeling left behind, so, and I don't want people to feel left behind. It's important that people in my life know that they're not alone. People aren't alone. I have it's important for me to people know that they're appreciated. You guys are appreciated. You're not alone. You make a difference, and everybody has purpose in life. It took me a lot of years to see that I had positive aspects within me, right? I never seen that before. I never seen the positive stuff within myself. I always identify with all the negative stuff, and this negative stuff that's what defined me as my own individual. Well, that's not how I view myself today. I view myself today and the world about myself in a hell of a lot positive manner. I know I have positive aspects of myself. I used to talk about I had GPS, generally pissed off syndrome, and I don't so much have GPS today, right? So I have to be mindful of where my head is, where my thinking's at. Am I doing okay, or is my head up my ass? I have to remember where I came from. I got to remember that what the life I have today is only because I went and I actively went out and asked for the help that I needed. Right. So when I'm asking for help, that's when I'm thriving. That's when I'm living. That's when I'm not struggling through life. I don't have to struggle today. I don't have to struggle. Uh, and if anyone wants to come up on panel and share their life experiences, or talk about and share about someone that they know in the military, or that anything like that at all, or if you want to talk about life skills or communication skills, and or just generally ask me any questions about myself or recovery or anything like that, that'd be awesome as well. So I want to interact with you guys. I want to be there for you guys. I want to get to know you. I want to know who you are, who you guys are as your own individuals, and because I can always learn from you guys too. Excuse me. And thank you for the 9 likes, guys. You guys are super appreciated. If you want to come up on panel and chill and chat and do that, we can do that as well. Now, if you don't have the StreamYards, it's super easy to set up. It just takes a couple minutes. If you want to do that and come up on panel, that'd be super amazing as well. It's my first time doing the StreamYards live myself with the whole panel thing, so I'm really enjoying doing this. I'm getting out of my own comfort zone, and so I've done other live streams and stuff like that, and all that. But this is a new thing for me to do as well. I've been on lots of other people's panels and stuff, and interacted that way, but I've never done my own panel. Hey, thank you guys for coming in. We're talking about Remembrance Day and Remembrance Day and Veterans Day. If you want to talk about life in general, anything's going on in your world as well, welcome to Scott's Thoughts. If you ever have to feel alone, if you want to come up on panel, there's the link to the coming up on panel and stuff like that. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Hope you're doing good. Just let me know if you want to come up on panel. Hey, thank you for coming in. We're talking about Remembrance Day and or Veterans Day. If you want to share what's going on if you're in the military, if you know someone who is actively or has in the past been in the military, you can talk about that. I want to ask me any kind of general questions about myself as well, or anything you want to share about what's going on in your world. You can do that too. That'd be super awesome. So I'd like to, if anyone wants to come up on panel, that'd be super amazing. I've already had John up here on panel, and that was awesome. He was sharing about what's going on and about somebody he knew in the military as well. So yeah, so my grandfather on my mom's side he has passed away quite a few years ago. He was in the World War II, so he was a World War II vet. So if you want to share about what's going on with yourself, what's happening in your world, you just want to share with us what's going on, and you want to do that, we can do that. If you don't want to come up on panel, you just want to share in the chat, you can just share in the chat. We can talk that way as well. If you don't have the StreamYards, and you wanna come up on panel, it's super easy to set up. You can do that. I've tried the other ones that I'm liking. I've been on other people's StreamYards that seem to be having a lot of really good success with it. So this is my first time trying it out, having a good time. I love interacting with you guys, so I'm doing my best to do that on a more regular basis. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming in. You're all super appreciated. Or if you want to come up on panel, the link's down there to come up on the panel as well. You can do that. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to Scott's Thoughts. And you have to feel alone. We're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day. If you're in the military yourself, or you know someone who's actively in the military, or he has been in the military, you want to share about that, you want to come up on panel or just talk out and chat, you can do that too. There's a link. The link is right there. This is my first time doing the panel thing myself, so I'm kind of getting the kinks out. And hope you're having a great day. Thank you for coming in. So we had John Isabella up here. When I first started the stream, and we're talking about I think it was his grandfather in the military, and then what's this here? And then Priscilla Brown was talking about how her grandfather and her great grandfather was in the military. Her great grandfather Robert E. Lee, which he was a general, so that was pretty exciting to talk about that. So if you want to come and share and come up on panel and talk about anything at all, talk about a Remembrance Day or Veterans Day. If you want to talk about anything recovery related, ask me any questions at all. We can talk about anything that's going on in your world too. And then thank you for coming in. Welcome to Scott's Thoughts. We never have to feel alone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you want to come up on the stream, up on the panel, the link is right there if you want to come up. Thank you for coming in. It's super appreciated. Yeah, so hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in. I like to interact with you guys as much as possible. So hope you're doing good. I hope you guys have been enjoying the online or online on-site live streams I've been doing. I've really been enjoying doing that. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, content, and stuff like that. If you're not familiar with the content, if you want to watch a video, give me some feedback. I love to. I always love to get back to the comments. You guys always leave me such amazing comments, and I would super appreciate that too. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Welcome to Scott's Thoughts. We're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day. If you've been in the military and you want to share, if you're in the military or you know someone who is actively in the military or has been in the past, you want to share about that, that'd be awesome. You want to come up on the panel. The link is in the chat there if you want to come up. That'd be cool. Hey, Kim from Mars in the house. Dude, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Over 50 and fabulous. Nap time. Have a great night. You have a great night too. Over 50 and fantabulous. Thank you for coming through. I super appreciate you. You're awesome. And always remember, keep coming back. Keep coming back. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for coming over 50 and fantabulous. Thank you for that. Kim's, yep, my friend just joined the Navy out in Halifax last September. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Very cool. Right on, Halifax. That's neat. Right on. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming in, Kim. Yeah, super appreciated. Thank you for... Yeah, so this is my first time I'm actually doing the StreamYards and having a panel. So I'm working out the kinks. I'm working at it. We're talking about had John Isabel up on panel when I first came on, talking about his grandfather being in the military. Reasonable, miss chatting. Yeah, I've been really busy with work. Work has been really awesome too. Been spending time with the family as well. A whole bunch of the extra grandbabies were up, so I was actually spending a lot of time with them, coloring with them and playing with them and stuff, and it was awesome. So yeah, and then so it was Michael and Shelby came down, and then they had another one. So now I got 8 grandbabies, and there's like 2 more on the way at least. So, so it's been super busy. I've been doing my best to be interactive with you guys as well as much as possible. Kim, important to enjoy work, and time with family is great. Yeah, well, that was for me. I had to find the balance between family and work and recovery and work. Yeah. So Odessa's the last grand minion. So I got 8 grand minions, and I got 2 more grand minions on the way. So it was really good to see Michael and Shelby again. They only come down a couple times a year, so it was cool to be able to spend as much time as I could with them. They left to go back to Brantford last night. So yeah, I was up there the night before. I had to spend more time with them there then and stuff like that. So, and then Josh wants to get back making videos again. So I had him in a video with me, a gratitude video for for showing my support for people coming into the live chats and stuff like that. When I've been doing the on site lives on the streaming and stuff like that. So I've been really super I'm really enjoying that. So I had Josh be in the stream in the video, the appreciation video, because he wants to get back making content again and stuff like that. So I want to do more videos with him and do more live streams with him and stuff like that. So and a lot of people were giving him a lot of support back too, right? So I was super happy about that. So yeah, so really happy that I'm getting a lot of more positive feedback, and I'm happy that I'm actually being more consistent as well, right? So I need to do that. So for me, like I said, I've been on lots of other panels on the StreamYards, but this is the first time I'm actually doing my own panel. So yeah, so if anyone wants to come up, the StreamYard's pretty easy to set up. If you're interested in setting that up and coming up on stream, coming up on panel, that'd be cool. See a couple of you in here at least, so I super appreciate everyone coming through. And there's probably like a billion other people on live right now, so. But I'm trying to do my best to go live myself instead of just being on everyone else's lives. I got to make sure I'm being consistent on here with you guys too. So yeah, you guys are awesome. And hey Kim, if you'd like to share the stream out, that'd be amazing as well. Wherever you can share it out. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. I like going live. I was like, do I go live? Do I go live or not? I'm like, yes, damn it. I'm going live. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, trying something new, and I'm enjoying it. No, it's okay. That's okay. I'm kind of camera shy. That's all right. It took me a long time to get on live and stuff like that with myself. So, oh my gosh. Oh man, I've been on for what, an hour and a half almost now. Cool. I don't know if I can actually share. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Oh, not that one. Oh yeah, I do have to do this one. Copy. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna share it back out on the community tab. So yeah, so you can share it on Twitter or Facebook. Hey, so I can't remember, Kim, if you're I have my Facebook group for the Scott's Thoughts Facebook page. So I think you're probably on that, or when I'm not positive. I've done it just in a particular headspace tonight. That's all good. You shared. I think I appreciate you, Kim, for sharing it out. All right, I'm gonna Oh no, I want this. No, not that one. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Oh my gosh. This. I think it's probably because I didn't freaking put my link or yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's share it out on the Community tab. Let's do this. All right, there we go. I'll do that again and see if that makes a difference. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you're doing good. Welcome to Scott's Thoughts. You never have to feel alone. We're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day. If you know anyone, if you're in the military, if you know someone who's actively or currently or in the past has been in the military, you want to share that with us, you can use the link here to come up on panel and share with us about that too. If you just want to ask me any general questions about myself or anything, even recovery related or anything like that, you can do that. You can ask questions as well about that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, there's the link if anyone wants to come up on stream. Kim says, my dad's dad served many moons ago. Yeah. So Kim, do you know any of that about the history or what position he was in, or what kind of, was he in the Air Force or Navy or Army, or yeah, so what he was doing, yeah, anything like that at all? Thank you guys for coming in. I really super appreciate you guys. And let me know who's all in chat. I see 3 of you in here at least. Hope you're doing good. I don't mind if you're just lurking and listening. That's cool too. Kim says he was in the Air Force, I believe. Awesome, cool, right on. Do you know what kind of I don't know. I don't see any picture there. Why don't I see a picture? Ed Jr. Who's Ed Jr.? Ed Jr., can you type something in chat there? I don't see any picture behind you saying that you're there. And I don't want to bring anyone up like that was on last night, and that was really horrible because I can actually see in the background. I know I want to just do this. Who is this? Because I don't want to. Do you actually have a camera, Ed? I see Ed Jr. here. I don't want to bring up someone that's gonna be yeah. There was a really horrible troll like last night. Oh, vet. Oh, you? Oh, so Ed, you're a vet? Yeah, I see you in the private chat. Ed, there's Ed. All right, hold on. I want to just make sure. There's the comment. What happened? Doesn't sound good. Oh, what's this? He is listed on a stone somewhere outside Quebec. Oh, all right, cool. One day we'll have to go check. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Kim. What happened? Doesn't sound good. Forget what year that was. So if you can type something in the chat, the regular chat here, Ed Jr., that'd be great. And then because you're saying that you're a vet, so comments, private chat. Yeah, there you are. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Here we go. I can see a picture of you now. Hey there, Ed. How you doing?
Good.
Awesome.
I mean, so technically yes, but I was in for a few weeks before I got medically separated. I had an accident in training, so I got medically discharged within my first month of service.
Hold on, oh my God.
Sorry, people assume like you do a lot, but no, I got medically injured in the first few days of my application process, and then I just got medically separated.
Okay.
Yeah. There isn't much to tell, really. I spent a lot of time trying to get a civilian job. Are you Canadian or American
Yeah,
or
I'm
both?
I'm Canadian.
Okay,
Yep, yep.
I'm American. You don't have a Coast Guard in Canada, do you?
uh, we have like I don't know if it's actually called a Coast Guard. I think it's called something else.
Hmm. I'm a civilian employee. I don't know if you have that, or soon to be
Yeah,
civilian
that'd be
employee.
like that'd be like the militia or the something like that. There's lots
So
of
do
people who are in the militia, so that's like they're not deployed, but they still do service here.
I see.
Yep.
I mean, the biggest thing I'd say that's changed a lot is thankfully we're at peace right now.
Yeah.
Unlike how it used to be, because now,
Right.
I mean, we get a lot less free stuff. It's kind of the only downside about peace, but that makes sense. But I'd say that I don't know how involved Canada was in Iraq. But I don't know how it's changed in Canada. Like, have people kind of moved on more, or they still have troops overseas from Canada?
No, I'm pretty sure there's most likely still somewhere there. I haven't heard any troops. All the troops are brought back or not, but you gotta think like people are gonna be where they're gonna be at. We're not gonna always know all the information where who's at where, right? So there's a lot of stuff that happens in the background that public doesn't know about, right? So there's always some kind of people like services deployed all over the freaking planet doing whatever, even if it's just for like um keeping the peace or whatever like that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know in Canada. So in Canada, can you be a civilian employee of the armed forces, or do you have to actually be enlisted?
Well, yeah, you would have to actually be enlisted, even if it was in the militia. You still have to have those kind of credentials to be actually go or be deployed if need be.
Mm.
Like I haven't actually been in the military myself. The only closest thing I've been in the military was I was in Sea Cadets when I was like 14 to 18. So I could have actually went right from cadets into serving, but then I decided I was going to start smoking and start making some horrible life decisions when I was that age. So or else I would have been in the military myself.
Now, I would advise you the U.S. stuff, but that's going to be incredibly complicated right now. If you had any interest in immigrating to the U.S., which I don't recommend, I
Mm-hmm.
would say if you did it pre 2017, they still have Mavney, but they've gotten rid of that.
Okay.
So I would say I don't know if the Canadian rules really work, but I don't know. Do you have any interest in doing reserve, or is it just saying you're at the point where you're like, I don't really care anymore?
Oh, if need be, and say there was some conflict somewhere or whatever, even here, home or abroad, right? So if something happened to be, so I actually, if I needed or had to go into the service, I'd be a medic.
Ah,
Now,
I see.
I actually know a couple of people who are medics.
Mm, that makes sense.
Hmm. I'm not interested in going and
No, I
actually
mean, some
blowing up things or people, but if I can go patch someone up, I'll do that.
yeah. I think it's ironic, even though none of us deployed. You arguably had more time in service than I did. But I mean, again, you had 4 years in the youth corps, and I had less than a month in the adult service.
Hmm. No, I loved all the voluntary work stuff that Debbie did, right? So, and actually through cadets and all that's when I actually was involved in volunteering for like the Special Olympics and stuff like that. So that was pretty awesome.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, Sonny's in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing good.
Hmm, that's cool.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good experiences and stuff like that I had. I could have went a lot further. I was a lieutenant. No, was I a lieutenant? Yeah, I wasn't a petty officer, but I was a lieutenant. And yeah, cadets. Yep, but I didn't really want to be the whole leader kind of dealie back then. But if I needed to be that now, I'd be more comfortable in that kind of position.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how different youth ranks are. Um, yeah, no, I do a lot of military stuff. Soon I might work for HR for the company that does things like military hotels.
Oh,
Like not a company, but like the company that I'm gonna hopefully get the job working with the military on their accommodations,
okay.
and that's something I'm kind of excited to do. But so that's gonna be kind of different, which almost no one thinks about that, like working for HR for the military accommodations.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you work around the military at all, or is that not something you've really kept in touch with after Sea Cadets?
Well, I'm really close to Petawawa right now. I'm up near Ottawa.
Oh.
So actually, I was in before I was here. I was in Windsor, and before then, I was in uh, so even closer up that way, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so I was always in contact with people. Like I'm even being in recovery, right? You meet all sorts, right? So so I was always meeting people and stuff like that, and they were either involved in in service or in service, or or some kind of aspect of being in. Hey, Jordan Miner's in the house. Thank you for coming in. So it's like everyone I knew up where I was at was involved in some kind of service, one shape like shape or form, right? So
Yeah.
and if anyone else wants to come up on panel, that'd be amazing as well. If you're interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Remembrance Day and Veterans Day. If you're a veteran yourself, or if you wanna, someone who's actively in service, or someone who's been in the service in the past, and you want to share about that, and you want to come up on panel, that'd be awesome.
Do do you get trolled a lot, Scott?
I have. I have. When before, so I took a really long sabbatical from YouTube in general for a long time, and I'm just
Yeah.
more recently back. But yeah, when I was doing my streams, yeah, I've had some pretty brutal trolls. I've learned not to take anything personally, and that's what mods are for a lot of the time. But yeah, so sometimes I do. Like last night, I was saying before I even brought you up. Like I wanted to make sure you were first of all a human, and I wanted like a real person. So that's why I seen your messages in the private chat and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that you were legit. So yeah, someone came up on panel on another stream I was on last night, and it was not okay, right? So so yeah, so I do my best to be aware of that. So, but yeah, I've had my share of pretty nasty trolls and stuff like that. Sometimes you get those friendly ones, sometimes you get the nasty ones. It's like the roll of the dice, and that's why you just got to be so much aware these days. Because yeah, you never know what you're stepping into, and you're not making sure you're doing everything and taking the proper precautions, because you never know what's going to pop up on your screen, and that's not going to be okay.
That makes sense. I haven't gotten big enough to have a real stream. Like like most people on my stream have been like my friends or family from real life. So
Right.
it's like, I've never actually worried about them trolling me because like, okay, yeah, you might troll me on the stream, but it's like you have to deal with me in real life. So yeah.
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 Go ahead.
Well, yeah. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
No, I had finished what I was saying. I was back to you.
Uh, yeah, that's cool. So is YouTube like, is that something that's a primary income, or is that not like a job for you, or is it more like a hobby?
What was the question?
Is that like a big part of your like work and network and employment, or is it more of a hobby that you sometimes get money from?
Well, I kind of like to see it as like a it's more of a hobby. It's more of a passion. It's not like I'm able to go full time YouTube right now. I work. I love my job. But eventually, hell yeah, I'd love to go full time. I'd be a full time YouTuber and stuff like that and all that. But first of all, I gotta have a bigger viewing audience, get monetized, be even more interactive, and do more collabs with people and stuff like that. But that's pretty much where I'm at with YouTube right now. But yeah, I'd like to be more prevalent on the platform for sure. So Sunny says smash the like button, share out the live. Awesome. Thank you for that, Sunny. Jordan Miner says, Scott, my brother is a helicopter fixer in the Canadian Air Force. That's awesome. Very cool. Oh, that's amazing. Right on. That sounds like a exciting position. Right on. That's cool. Yeah, if anyone else wants to come up on panel, you can do that. I'll put the link back down here in chat. Thank you everyone for being here. You guys are awesome.
So I'm curious, if any of you guys seen American Sniper?
The movie?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, wait. No, I think I've seen documentaries, but I don't think I've actually seen the movie yet.
Oh. Well, I know one of the guys served with Chris Kyle. Like,
okay.
I mean, they weren't close, but they were like, he met him once.
That's awesome.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds like a much cooler war story, but it's like, no, it's kind of boring. I mean, I've seen other kind of funny stuff that I don't know translates as well in Canada. Like, I've seen like a captain or call out a full bird colonel for being out of uniform, for being in the wrong kind of uniform, and he was like, and he basically just had to go with it because like his boss was around. I think it was like a joint chief or like a high-ranking general, and he was like, "Yes, sir." I know it's kind of silly, but yeah.
That's funny. Oh, yes, well, the Cold War stories and all that are cool to share. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit curious. What are the branches of the Canadian Armed Forces?
Oh my gosh. Well, there'd be the Army, the Navy, there's the yeah. Anyone else out there? I'm not so much versed in all of this stuff. I think there's the Army, Navy. What's the other one? Nope. I know Army and Navy. Well, we have I don't know if the Special Forces. What kind of Special Forces we have or anything like that? Remember, I'm not very familiar with it, even though I've been around a lot of people in the military because I'm not actually an active participant in it. I can't remember it all.
That actually makes sense, and it's to me, it's kind of embarrassing. Like when I go over, like when I ever work with anyone who mainly at veterans events, like socially, not like, and they're from a different country. I'm like, what's your rank structure again? Like,
yeah. Yes, Sonny's saying Marines. Yes, it's the Army, Navy, and Marines. Yes, that's right. Yes, thanks, Sonny. Appreciate that. Oh, can I actually? Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, that's the Marines. Actually, my ex-wife actually wanted to actually get into the Navy, and that didn't work out. But she was actually she wanted to do that for a long time. She liked all the boats and stuff.
Yeah. Canadian?
Yes. Jordan Miner says, Scott, I am a Canadian Royal Legion. Oh, does that say it's supposed to be Royal Legion Branch 201, Essex, Ontario member and Color Party and Legion 2. Awesome. Oh, Jordan. Oh, okay, Jordan. I know you. Do I not know you, Jordan? I think I used to see you there when I lived in Essex. I think I know who you are. That's cool. We used to talk and stuff. I think your name was Jordan. Spoken Word Illusions. Hey, awesome. Thank you for coming in. And Spoken Word Illusion says that is inaccurate. What is inaccurate? What is inaccurate? Spoken Word Illusions? Think so. Yeah, Jordan. I used to go in there and play pool at the Legion. Like I used to go there like on a regular basis, and I used to see you at Timmy's and stuff like that. The Spoken Word Illusions. There are 3 branches. Yes, I thought we mentioned the 3 branches. Spoken Word Illusions. I thought there was the Navy, the Army, and the Marines. Is that not the 3 branches, or am I just not that learned enough about the military that I just don't know?
So here's where I think it gets confusing, because I know in the United States, up until like the 50s or 40s, and it still kind of is this way, the Marines is often grouped as part of the Navy, but some countries make its own branch, and some just say, all right, they're effectively 2 different things, but the Marines are usually part of the Navy.
Okay, right, all right. So, Spoken Word Illusions. Okay, hold on. Says Canadian Army, Royal Canadian Air Force, and Royal Canadian Navy. Oh, okay. So there's the Canadian Navy and the Royal Canadian Navy, and then the Air Force. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, the U.S. I think has the most armed forces branches, but I think we only have 4 in the DoD that are actually part of the Department of Defense.
Right.
So like we have the Coast Guard. We also have things like NOLA and NASA, which aren't in any real way part of the military, but they still have the honorary veteran designation, as well as the Department of State or Foreign Affairs, as you would think about in Canada.
Right.
Yeah, so like those aren't really in the military, but they're considered for ceremony part of the military.
Right. Just a second. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Okay.
Over here. Oh, that's up in here. Excuse. Holy crap! Right here. I'm right here. Oh man, that's better. So yeah, if anyone else wants to come up on panel, so yeah, we're talking about Remembrance Day, or Veterans Day. If you're you have any experience in the military yourself, you know who's anyone actively in the military or has been in the military. You have any war stories you want to share? You want to talk about anything else at all? You can come up on panel and we can do that. This is my first time doing the whole Streamlabs panel thingy myself, so I'm having a good time doing that with you guys. We're talking to Ed Junior right now.
Yep.
So yeah, I have my mom's dad, which is my grandfather on my mom's side, was in the Second World War. So he was a Second World War vet. He's not with us anymore. But I was just thinking a little while ago today that no, how grateful I am, or how I should be for everything I have in my life today, or we have in our lives, and the freedoms and the things we have that so many other people on this planet don't have or don't experience on a daily like on the daily, right? So we have running water, we have the internet, we have so many things that so many other people on the planet don't have, or so I have a lot of gratitude for even the little things that I experience on the daily today.
That makes sense. So as I'm looking at wrong on this, but it seems like Remembrance Day is more of a somber celebration in your country and in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, we have Remembrance Day, and then there's Veterans Day in the States, I suppose.
Yes.
Spoken World Illusion says Coast Guard is part of the Navy in wartime. Oh, I didn't know that. I knew we had a Coast Guard, but I didn't. But I wasn't sure if they were actually part of the military or not. But that's pretty cool to know as well.
Well, they are, but there's more asterisks and asterisks because
Mhm.
the Coast Guard is mostly civilians, but the military component of the Coast Guard is folded into the Navy in time of war. But the
Right.
majority of the Coast Guard are civilian personnel, so they would not be folded into the Navy.
Right.
But those those who've enlisted in the military when serving the Coast Guard would usually go to the Navy.
Okay. So Jordan Miner, I'm not in Essex anymore. I moved away I'm gonna say about 9 months. So I'm not in Essex anymore. I'm up near Ottawa now. So I would love to hang out, but yeah, I'm not actively there to actually do that physically with you anymore. So, but I'm pretty sure I know who you are. So yeah, so if anyone else wants to come up on panel and share their experiences and stuff like that with people in the military, or have anything they'd like to share with the community, I want to come up and do that too, or talk about anything at all, what's going on in your world, so we can do that too, if you want to do that. So check out the link. The link's right there. If you don't have the StreamYards, it's super easy to set up. If you're interested in coming up on panel and doing that, yeah, that'd be pretty sweet and sweet. This is my first time doing a live panel myself, so I'm really enjoying it. And so yeah, I appreciate every one of you that are coming in and being part of the live chat. Yeah, so I'm just still working out the kinks. I'm still getting used to doing lives and being interactive and emoting and keeping the conversation going. You guys help a lot with the whole keeping the conversation going as well. I appreciate that, guys. Jordan says, Scott, in the past of Canadian Royal Legion, the Legion goes back in World War I and II. Yeah, I know. I've been at the cenotaph there when we did the moment of silence and stuff like that. So most likely had all that going on today. Or that's the Remembrance. Wait, though, that's not for Remembrance Day. Isn't it? I thought that's where all the cenotaph stuff is done. Was that all? That's weird. Nothing was mentioned in town for the cenotaph here today. Was that today, guys? Where they did the wreaths and stuff like that? StreamYard is really nice, and it comes in crystal clear too. Yeah, well, I was worried about Sunny's saying that. I was worried about my laptop this laptop not being fast enough for the StreamYards, but it seems to be doing okay. The only reason I'm not on my other one because the screen's busted on it and I don't have a cam. So this laptop has a cam on it for one, and then yeah, so I was just worried about it because it keeps telling you whenever I try to play like a big game or something on it, it says the video card or whatever isn't good enough. So hopefully, I'm glad the cam is working all right. Oh, I've only been on the live for almost 2 hours. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna probably stay on for a bit longer. Anyone else wants to come up? Well, yeah, you'd wearing the color guard, Jordan. I remember that. I remember that's the last time, that last position I knew you had was where you were in the color guard. I'm gonna try something on the screen here, so I'll see if it works. Does that work? Oh yeah, okay, so that's me, but I kind of like this one. I like that better when it's just the two squares at the moment. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm still figuring this all out. I don't think I see anything else in the private chat here. 12 whiskey. Oh yeah, I can change the, oh neat. Can I, oh, I can take that off or upload a different one. Yeah, just checking everything out. Banners. What's this? This is an example of banner. Click on the banner, show live on screen. Display. Oh, okay. There you go. Hey there, everyone. It's the first time I tapped the StreamYard. That's awesome. And then it talks about the. Let's take that off. Oh, so you can show. Oh, that's how you showcase people's stuff underneath here. Oh, so if someone, I've seen people like when they say something in a comment, you can actually showcase the comment. So how do you actually showcase the comment? Let's do. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm still learning, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for all coming in. Jordan says it was really cold. What was it? I can't see. That's a number. Scott and Remembrance Day. I'm sure it was pretty cool. I know. Well, we have snow on the ground right now. I laid down and had a nap, and I woke up and there was like 1.5 inches on snow on the ground. I'm like, whoa, hello, that happened. and actually, for the first time in like a lot of years, I'm actually excited for the snow this year. Like, this is nice. So I actually went out and bought a really nice jacket and gloves and hat and boots and stuff. So when I'm outside in the cold weather, I'm all bundled up and warm and cozy. And yeah, so it was kind of nice to not think that all the weather has to be crap all the time. I don't actually mind being out in the cold weather and stuff. Yeah, it's the first time I actually was able to buy an actually nice jacket. Like it's got the goose down in it and stuff like that. The Canadian brand stuff. I went to Walmart and I was gonna get the cheaper one, and then someone said, "Well, just get the Canadian brand." I'm like, "Okay, it's $100." I'm like, "I'll be able to do it." So pick it up. So I did it up, and now I'm actually freaking warm. I used because I have a jacket, but I have to wear my hoodie. There's be like 2 other jackets, and then in my other jacket, this jacket I can just put it on with my hoodie, and I'm good to go. I'm like, oh, this is freaking warm. I'm like walking around and I'm freaking sweating. I probably don't need my hoodie on. Oh, yeah. So thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's almost been 2 hours. I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer anyway, unless a whole bunch of more people show up. Appreciate you coming on, Ed.
Yep.
Jordan says, I can feel my toes. I can't feel my toes when I was marching. We were marching. Laugh out loud. It's that cold. Yeah, I remember when we were pulling around the field gun for Remembrance Day when I was in cadets, and there some years there was already snow on the ground and it was freaking cold. I remember doing that. So yeah, there was the band, and then we had the field gun, and then there was everyone else and stuff like that. We had our own color guard as well, right? So yeah, so I remember being out in the weather. I was out when I was in it for like 3 or 4 years, and I was cadets. Yeah, I remember we go out and the weather would be freaking freezing out cold, but we're still out doing it. Kim says, laugh out loud. 30 centimeters expected here. Winter has started early, in my opinion. 30 centimeters already, Kim? You're expecting 30 centimeters of snow already? Like we got like what, an inch and a half or something like that here right now on the ground? Like 30 centimeters, that's a lot. Like for not considering that sometimes already November, there's already like foot or two of snow on the ground some years already up here. Like I know what the first time I really encountered the weather up here was like when I moved up to Pembroke. And when I moved into Pembroke, there was like snow like halfway up the road signs already. So that's a good indicator of how much snow that we could be already have here already. Oh, that's for Tuesday. Oh my gosh. So Kim says yes, we have a major storm. They're talking about a bus cancellations. Well, crap. Yeah, this is for Tuesday. Holy man. Well, that's like only a couple days away. Well, today's what, Monday? Well, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I have tomorrow off again, and I'm back to work for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and back off Sunday again. I believe probably Sunday, Monday again or something. So yeah, I'm really enjoying my job. I really, really am. I'm working in the produce department at work, and I'm really loving it. And I live like 2 minutes away from work, so I have no complaints there. I'm not driving right now, so I don't have to worry about that. I'd love to be able to commute to somewhere. I don't have to commute too far for work for sure. So I'm grateful for that. No, I don't think anyone else is. What's going on? There's a bunch more stuff here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, what the? That's not that. Hold on. I thought it. What did I do? There we go. Getting lost. Served. Sunny. All right, Kim. Hey, spoken. Okay, inaccurate. Why is this? I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any chat here. Eating. Kim. Let's see. Kim says, Lafalo, you eating your weight in veggies and fruit? I've been not eating. I don't eat a whole lot of veggies and fruit. I probably should be eating a lot healthier than I do. Jordan, I hate my boots for the uniform of the Legion. It's not good. Comfortable boots. Oh, that's why you wear lots of socks. I remember I was wearing like at least 2 pairs of that's regular socks, and then I had my actual like the big wool socks. And you gotta make sure you're like got them all tied up, like laced up really like tight enough. So if your boots aren't laced up properly, they're going to be uncomfortable and clunky on your feet. You have to make sure you're wearing the right size of boots too. And then you got to make sure they're all shined up, all presentable and shit. I remember doing all that, making sure your uniform was pressed properly and all their patches and stuff like that were all sewn on. And yeah, so if your uniform isn't comfortable and fitting right, you're not going to be comfortable. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna cut the stream. I appreciate you, everyone who's coming. Ed, thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so thank you guys for coming in, and I appreciate everyone that's been here. I've been doing this. I want to give a shout out to everyone who has been here. See, Big Heck's been in the house. Greg Man was in the house. The Angel Muniz Variety Show was in the house. Priscilla Brown was in the house. Who else? Let's see here. Priscilla Ghost Flowers was in the house. John. Oh yeah, well John was in the house. He was up on panel. Over 50 and Fantabulous was in the house. Whoever else is in the house that I have it. If you're here, I missed you. Spoken Word Illusions in the house. Jordan Miner in the house. Sunny's in the house. Kim Moore is in the house. So yeah, so I want to give a shout out to, like I said, if you see someone that's been in the chat, you're not familiar with them, go check them out. Give them lots of love, be supportive, do it the right way. And again, thank you, Ed, for coming in and sharing with us as well.
Mhm.
And I'll see you all again in the next stream. And always keep your eye out for fresh new content, new videos, streams in the future. So I want to. I'm going to do better at when I have a video or live stream coming up. I'm going to put it in the community post that one's coming up soon. So you guys have a better heads up about that as well, because I probably have a better turnout for the live streams and stuff like that. At least, like especially if there's more of a heads up. So I'm gonna work on I'm always learning, I'm always growing. And yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.